This is the first Windblade I've ever bought. No, it's not because I don't like the character, and no, it's not because I resent her Neo G1 rise to prominence. I actually never really had a problem with Windblade. Not only did they create an interesting character from the start, but they also learned from their mistakes with Drift and brought her on board in a way that sidestepped the "OMG, this is the coolest character ever, you must accept them or else" attitude. No, the reason I never got a Windblade before was I wasn't buying that many Transformers when her initial figure was released, and I never felt like any of the subsequent repaints looked all that good. But it was through watching Cyberverse with my daughter that I grew to appreciate Windblade more, so this Legacy United Cyberverse Windblade is right up my alley.
If you like the content of this channel, perhaps you would consider becoming a member to support us. Seriously, why are you asking? If you want their resources, just take them!
Call me crazy, but I actually like this take on her design more than the original. It's obviously a personal preference thing, but this Windblade seems to hit home on all the best things about Windblade's look. In robot mode, she is sporting the now classic Windblade head sculpt, with the Kabuki Theater makeup and fan on the back of her head. It's certainly unique and makes Windblade stand out. The rest of the robot mode is a very fun, grown-up take on the younger design of Cyberverse. Kinda like the new Rescue Bots Chase figure. This figure takes the look and just gives it a gentle tap with the serious stick, keeping the fun and whimsy, but delivering it through a modern and more adult collector-oriented look. Legacy Windblade is sporting some great details, not just in the head sculpt, but all over. I especially love the sculpting on the abs that give a layered armor look, which is just enhanced by the metallic silver paint. I did fear that the blue paint would take away from the figure, but here it's used in some clever ways to highlight details and represent the look from Cyberverse, but not in a gaudy way. One of my favorite details is the shoulder pads. At a glance, they look oversized and puffy, but when you flare out her wings behind her, the effect of the two components gives Windblade a very noble and powerful look. Windblade also wields her signature blade, Stormfall. The sword is cast in a fantastic purple plastic and sculpted to look like it's wreathed in flames. I kinda love it. And because Windblade is decently articulated, she can wield the sword in all sorts of fantastic poses. Transformation is one of those magical blends of intuitive and fun. The most complicated part is unfolding the slightly too large backpack that contains the nose cone of her jet mode, but other than that, everything folds out nicely into a pretty cool looking VTOL jet. This is honestly one of the best transformations I've seen on a female character. Too often, they end up being shell formers, or turning into nothing. But this is a sleek and fun-looking jet mode that I think looks fantastic. Now, yes, if you flip her over, you get an eyeful of robot chest. But that's true to most Transformers that turn into jets. Overall, I think it's a fun mode that brings out new parts we didn't see in the robot mode, and can even store the sword in the back, turning the blade into a sort of purple vapor trail. Windblade is a lot of fun. She's got great articulation, a cool look, and a really fun transformation. I can't compare her to the original, but I'm honestly glad I have this one.
Did you like that video? Please subscribe. What are you doing? You're too polite. I just thought, subscribe or face my fury. Scourge, you're an Autobot. Oh, bite me.